What is up, and welcome back for some more Space Engineers. And here we are, crash landed on this Earth-like planet. But we did manage in the last two episodes to get ourselves a kind of a nice little starter multi-purpose aircraft. And this will be used and has been used to mine ore to get things up and going. My idea is, let me go ahead and open my UI again. The idea is to get enough resources to build an assembly, a basic assembler, or no, the regular standard assembler, kind of like the one we got here. So assembler, refinery, storage, maybe a couple batteries and a couple windmills. Have enough of that. Basically all that fit in there. All the materials we need for those items to fit into this cargo. And then we'll fly out to that CLBT station. Before we get to that point though, I do kind of just want to explore the area a little bit, get an idea of the threats, because if I'm going to be encountering threats, I'd rather encounter them over here rather than nearly get to my destination and have nothing and be starting with just what we got over here, which is still nice. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just kind of get into that real quick. Let's kind of make sure our inventories are set. I'm going to check the cargo container. Yeah, so that is empty on the ship. Refinery is working on the iron. Yeah, we're maxed out on cargo space. See if I can get this transferred over. Yeah, clear my inventory. Don't necessarily need it, but in case I need my jetpack, let's go ahead and fill that up. And let's just go ahead and get number 4 done up with a weapon, just in case. You know, if I run into something down there, I want to be able to deal with it. So if I don't run into anything, the goal is to get some ice. Now, one thing to always remember when you are getting in a vehicle, always remember your power settings before disconnecting. Right now, the batteries are set to recharge, so if I disconnected, this would quickly fall, and unless your reaction time is really quick and you know what to push, you're not gonna think fast enough before you blow up 2 big ol' engines and everything else you've just put in your container. So always remember to check your status. Power grid, it says offline on the bottom right hand corner, but if I push this on, oh, I guess it doesn't change. I thought it would change. Well, it should change. Either way, make sure you're not gonna detach from a connector without making sure your batteries are online and everything's good to go. So thrusters are on, batteries are on, I can detach just fine. And then we can go down to that lake and check things out. So I'm just going to start by turning off the reverse so we're not wasting power. And I've got 1 hour of electricity to operate this thing. So that's a pretty good build. Just 2 upward thrusts and 6 small forwards and 4 small backwards, I believe, is how I got this set up right now. Yeah, and I don't even have to thrust. Don't even have to thrust forward to pick up speed. I just angle it kind of towards that lake underneath that horizon line, and in no time I'll be at this lake. Now 2 are more towards the north or the left is where that radar was picking up something the other day. So something's down there, I think. I don't see anything currently. I think I do see it. Yep, there it is. So it just popped in on the radar as well. We got to keep an eye out for that. I'm not sure if it's armed. I did forget to make a camera. I was going to do that. Let's remember to do that. So we're going to grab some ice, check out this area over here, and then we'll go back to base. Maybe get those generators up, those hydrogen generators, and get an actual power generator up. So that way we can recharge. All right, so this is the ice lake. There's ice right below us. I'm going to go ahead and turn 9 on to slow down. And that was a pretty quick slowdown, so that was perfect. This thing's flying kind of exactly how I would expect it to. I don't see a whole lot of ores, but let me get into a better view. Let's zoom out. And I don't really see a whole lot of ore veins. Let's go ahead and get some height up here. Now there is something right there. I can kind of see discoloration right there. Yeah, so right in there to the south-ish. Southwest. There's an ore vein, or oh yeah, there's ore right down here too. I see it. So the lake does have some stuff. Let's go ahead and check that out. Kind of get some speed and level off this way. All right, right off the bat, I see some iron. That looks like just about it down here. Cobalt and iron. So that's a nice little deposit on the lake, which I love that. I'm going to go ahead and GPS that. Alright, GPS, lake, cobalt, iron. And then we'll go over here. Check out that other little discoloration. It's definitely some deposits. Magnesium. We do need magnesium and silicone. Go ahead and get down near it and we'll GPS that down. Back up a little bit. Mag and silly. Alright. And then let's just go over here and kind of take a bite out of the ice. Woo! Let's slow down a little bit. Use those bottom thrusters to really quickly stop us. That's a good way. Alright, and then I'm gonna slam this drill into this lake and get her filled up. Let's fill us up to 4950K like we did last time. 50,000 grams. There we go. 50,000 kilograms. Let's go. Let's take that to the starter base and we'll go ahead and tap that 9 button. We'll hit space to get some elevation and we'll kind of let this kind of chill. I think if I hit H, yeah, that'll show me a little bit better. And I'm gonna get a little more elevation there and we'll just max out our speed. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, this is a pretty good starter area. Did what I had to do when it came to the first episode and really just building right here on the side of the mountain. It would not have been safe to drive that thing down that really rigid valley, which I'm not disappointed. I was able to fly around, grab some iron, fly around, grab some silicone with my jetpack. Let's go ahead, hit 9 before we crash into anything. We can always quickly come to a stop with those bottom thrusters and then gently glide in. Alright, we're gonna land her down right here on this connector and lock it in. So did the same thing it did the other day where it captured a clip, and I wonder if it's me hitting Alt and S or C or something. It might be Alt C. I don't know. I don't know if that's my screen capture doing that or if that's the recording software or what's going on, or if that's Steam. Either way, let's go in here to this ship's inventory. We've got 20,000 ice in here. I probably already moved a bunch of ice into the generator. Yep, sure have. So 26,000 ice, 25,000 or nearly 26. Round up a little bit. So let's go ahead and make another H2O2. Grab all the components for that. We'll snap that back on underneath this one. That's fine. Get her built up. So that doubled the H2O2. I think there's a way to make a tank that's not super large. Small hydrogen tank. Yeah, so we'll make a small hydro tank. Maybe we'll just put it right there, but I don't want to get it too close to end up hitting that guy. Dude, what the heck? Let's just put it here. Large steel tubes. We'll go ahead and put those in production because I doubt we have those. And then we'll also put a handful more in. So this will fill us up with, we'll get some hydrogen going. Oh yeah, and I needed that. That's so I can make thrusters now. So I could make hydrogen thrusters. And then I do want to make a generator. So hydrogen engine, that's what I want for power. I could probably build that right there. That's not bad. We'll have it facing that way. And it's got everything it needs. So before we get that built, let's do this. Let's go to bats. So the warfare batteries, we're going to set to recharge. And they're going to recharge in 9 minutes. And the base battery is going to be depleted in 5 minutes. But we're going to get this built. And let's look at our hydrogen tank. So that's filling up. We're almost at 10%. So when this gets built, we're going to start producing, I think it's 5 megawatts, something like that. We'll check. We'll see here in a second. And that should turn on immediately. Yep, that is now on. Shoot, that sun has went beyond the horizon. And because this is in realistic, real-time settings, we are now out of sunlight for like, I think 8 real-life hours or 6 real-life hours. Alright, yes. So 5 megawatts of power. It's already almost filled all the way. Our hydrogen tank has emptied out, but it is slowly filling up. So we got 2 H2O2 gens, 26,000 ice. Let's see how ice is doing right now. So we've went through like 10,000 ice already. So we are going to burn through the ice very quickly. So that is kind of the limitation to this, but if I look at the batteries, fully recharged in 12 minutes, fully recharged in 7. So that's some good power production there. And we'll kind of just let that go until the ice is used up. And then we'll use this to maybe grab a little bit more ice. Let's build a camera. I was almost about to forget. So I should be able to do it on that camera. That's probably large grid. I don't want a large grid. All right, we should be good now. And can I put it there? I don't know if I want to. It looks like it can be built, but I don't know if that's going to be in the way. And then, yeah, I think that's right ways up. I feel like that's gonna be in the way, so we'll put it on the driver's side right here. This is a good spot for the camera. And then we'll go to our G bar, hit cam, we'll go to that and hit view. If I hit 3, I can view. Can't rotate very much. Well, I guess that would be when I'm flying. So little test run. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. And then F to get out of camera view, and then we'll lock this back in. Go back to recharging our batteries for just a little bit. So we're gonna get a good view on that signal. Wait, what is that? Kaiju? Dang. Another thing that would be cool, and I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but just thinking would be an awesome mod or something to do would be like having GPS satellites and having like photographing video satellite imagery of like areas, like being able to build advanced stuff to send it into space, and then be able to have like a map view or GPS that you could pull up and hit M and see what is going on right over there. Just all the games I've been playing. One really cool game to kind of like describe that is Out of Ore. And if you've been watching this channel, you've seen I've been posting a lot of that, but the Out of Ore map, dude, it is so cool. It's like a live view of the whole world, and as you change the world and you terraform and you build, it shows everything. It even shows like a low poly version of that truck on the ground and that multi-craft vehicle sitting up, and it would even show kind of like the depth. Like it was, I don't know, the Out of Ore map is the coolest map I've ever seen in any game. I hope they keep that and keep improving on it and making it better, and other games can start following lead on that because it's just so detailed. But anyway, enough with that rant. Really what I'm doing, or that kind of just dreaming, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for this to recharge a little bit. We're gonna burn through this ice. Kind of repeat myself. Yeah, we're almost through the ice already. I could probably move half that over, but it is what it is. What's the tank at? So it's 14% filled. This is probably still at 100, but that'll be used up pretty soon. Batteries are at 3 minutes at 14, and they're currently at 850 almost out of 1 megawatt, I believe, is the max stored. Yeah, so yep, we're gonna do that. And then if any of this ends up looking like white, I feel safer on white, but that red signal, not so much. Let's just go ahead and get some move on. Let's leave the base at the most vulnerable and risky time. I can't see anything. Let's see what it looks like in the camera view. Yeah, who's Kaiju? Not even moving. Let's go check it out. I can't really see anything. I'm a little worried. We're not gonna go over to the other area till it's a lot cleaner. Alright, I'm zoomed in, but the fog is not really helping. What is that? You don't really see anything there because he's on the other side. Okay, alright, look at that. Did that just crash? I mean, we were just at that lake and that was not there earlier. Interesting. Well, let's go investigate that. Get out of camera mode. Doesn't appear to have any weapons, but we'll see. We'll kind of do a little flyby. Looks like we're clear. Those do look like turrets, like interior turrets. I don't know if I trust what they're set up to shoot at. Can't really lock in and do anything. I don't have any weapons. It's in white, but I just don't trust it, you know? Once I'm a little further geared, I mean, I do got a rifle, but it would just one-tap me. And it's such an open field to crash in. It would choose to crash in the lake. That's funny. It's right on top of my signal, isn't it? I wonder if that's something like a feature of the enhanced exploration or one of these other things, is they went after my magnesium and silicone deposit. And that is like, if I didn't have that other magnesium and silicone over there, like imagine that, like they're getting my resources. Yeah, I'm just kind of role playing with the idea. But we also have these guys over here. The fog is kind of settled a little bit. I don't really see anything yet. There it is. There might be an interior turret or two out there as well. It looks like a small little vehicle. Everything looks pretty much defeated. Like, who and what is going on over here? We got some nickel beneath us. Yeah, that's no good. This thing's like rusted and about destroyed itself. It's not much to it. It's mostly just scrap. We'll check it out. The other thing is I need to build landing gear on this. Gonna hack into this, see what's in there. Guess you can't see everything that's attached to it until you hack into everything. But it looks like that's all that would have been there. Cockpit too. Got a rifle and some ammo. Take it. Some freight. Can I access it? The basic grinder and a basic welder. A tiny little office area. Computers, random components, bulletproof glass. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Definitely very much scrap stuff, but some kind of reputation I'm screwing up. Nice, there's some grids. That'd been cool early game. I mean, I'm still in early game, but before I found cobalt, if I would have found like a settlement like this. Well, that's pretty much it. Go ahead and take that radio. AI control model. Go ahead and get rid of that. Doesn't need to be there. This will all probably despawn. Yeah, nothing really major to worry about here. The main thing is we just kind of check things out. We do got that over there. It looks heavily armed. Do I even want to mess with it? You know, sure, I've got the lake mapped out. I've got some resources mapped out on the lake. But what is going on over here at the CLBT station? What do they have to offer? What kind of contracts? Better improved ships than I've crafted myself? All of the above. You know, it's just, it adds so much more to the game. The economy update and Space Engineers makes this game a lot of fun. And that's kind of what I want to focus on. Like I said in a previous episode, I want to get to that area and start. Yeah, I guess every time I click on to this or get into this docking, the game takes a clip. It loves maybe what I'm doing. Maybe I'm doing so good. I don't know. I'm just flying. I'm just connecting. I'm just doing stuff. I did fail to get any ice. That's fine. It'll be fine. Is this still running? Yeah, it is. It's running out. It is fully out. Let's go ahead and fill up. It's probably no H2 at the base. Let's look at our inventory. We got 80% on this bottle. Let's keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and put everything I found in here for now. That's 13,000. All right, let's think about this. Basic refinery. Let's go ahead and get that fixed all the way up. That's 120 plates. The assembler. Oh, I've got that buried. All right, well, we'll just go here. Assembler. All right, that's 120 plates plus 140 plates. That's 260 plates. 80 construction comp plus 20, so that's 100. So yeah, what I've got in here, that's enough. I'll definitely want more. I think like, oh, not 1,000 more. Wanted 100. I hit control shift. That's 1,000. Shift is 100, and I think control is 10. Yeah. Control is 10, shift is 100, and control shift is 1,000. We'll do another 100, and then we'll put maybe 200 of those. We got more than enough interior plates, more than enough grids, more than enough computers, plenty of batteries. At least get one battery going. Motors, we'll put a couple more in. The only thing we will not have is a survival kit. I'm not going to bring that with me because if I crash or anything happens, I will lose everything I've got, and it would be hard to get back here without. Yeah, there'd be no real way. I mean, you'd be spawning in many places. The game never spawns you on the same spot. I've watched people try to run to their spawn locations after losing everything in like a hardcore playthrough, which this isn't a hardcore playthrough, but I do know if I pick up this survival kit, the other option would be to find silver out here and make an additional survival kit. I believe you can make survival kits on small grids, but yeah. We're only going 46.3 kilometers, so I think we'll be okay. You know, there could be spawns like that, though, and, you know, they didn't shoot at me, but those were also, they looked like interior turrets. I do need to build a defensive vehicle. I have access to magnesium up here. I probably should install some turrets onto this. I would like a Gatling gun. Is that the same thing? Think so. Just the skin. And then one of these wouldn't hurt if I get chased. You could put that over the camera. It's just kind of big, I think. But it would sit right there. I could just put an extender on. I think the frame works for that. So if I put the frame, you need interior plates. Do I not have all that stuff in here? Can I not pull it through there for some reason? some reason it wasn't letting me pull through here. Okay, nothing would cause damage above. So technically I can put this here now, you would think, if I had everything I needed. Yeah, so isn't there like a different, yeah, Gatling turret type 2. This is the new version rocket. So Gatling turret type 2. This at least has this thing looking pretty safe now. Let's go ahead and add some shape, at least to the front, to make it look a little bit smoother there. Functionally, I think that's going to be pretty good, and we'll probably put 2 Gatling turrets up here. Gatling guns, I mean. So they do need to be fed. I could just put them down here. I think that would actually work just fine. I don't want them directly on the drill. So we'll probably do a duel. Go hard or go home. And I know anything I'll be facing off with ain't going to be playing and being unarmored right now. I can't waste time. It has to hit, and it has to hit hard. So that's what this thing's gonna do. It is the multi-craft, the multi-purpose craft aircraft. I think I want to call this the multi-craft. Sounds like a type of like Kraft noodles or something. Kraft mac and cheese multi-craft recipe today. That's what this spaceship is a recipe for destruction and mining and transportation and success. Should we lightly armor it? Let's go ahead and lightly armor it. I'm gonna grab some steel. We'll start maybe down at this lower base, kind of come out a little bit, and I'm just gonna, nothing crazy. Oh, I'm hitting buttons. Nothing crazy, but just very simplistic. But yeah, we will do that. Gonna get that battery covered up a little bit. Gyros are very tough. Gyroscopes. But we'll do that. Keep hitting the wrong button. What was that, like this? How'd I do that? Is that right? Yeah. Just doing some small upgrades to the armor. I don't want to go completely defenseless. Leaving a battery exposed like that would probably just cause it to get destroyed. I think that's a little bit better that way. So I'll probably duplicate that over there. Oh yeah, I didn't need to do that. I just needed to do this and this. Okay. And that's probably all I'm going to do. And hopefully our thrusters up here don't get attacked. They may attract bullets because of the turret on top, but I'm thinking maybe the auto turret might take out the enemy first. Let's go ahead and go into control panel for that. I think these do have ranges. Yeah, so they do set the range default to max now. I used to have to always change that. So that's a nice little change. Alright, so the front is kind of armored. You got the drill, which is basically some of the heaviest armor. Cockpit after that. I think cockpit should be okay. And then the batteries are safe. Could hit the forward thrusters, but it just casualties of war. Alright, now we need to get ammunition. So take this over there to grab some magnesium, I think. And we're on auto. We're good to go. Got a little bit more weight on this now, but it's not too bad. We'll get some magnesium to get some resources. Get some bullets crafted up. And we should be over here, I think. That's why I made this marker. Let's be careful. Something broke. I think it was just the ground breaking. We're fine. I come in that tough. Alright, let's get this magnesium. I should still be able to fit, even with the turret. Yeah, this design's actually really efficient. The fact that the drill can still allow me to fit in there with the turret on there. Alright, we'll go ahead and take a bite of this. We'll start getting filled up. Go ahead and open all that. Yeah, there's our 50K. We're trying to keep it about there. Oh, Alt S is what it is. Now I know. I'm hitting Alt and S at the same time. It takes pictures. I need to figure out what software is causing that. And these are the situations where not having armor around my rear thrusters or those upward thrusters could cause an issue. And if one of those breaks, you're talking about falling straight on down. I think I could probably hold up 50K. Oh, there I go again. Taking clips. What is that? I need to disable that. Alright. We have enough explosives to destroy everything. Not really, but we do have a lot. That's definitely taking up some weight. Oh, that could have been bad. The reverse thrust is not strong enough to hold up this amount of weight. So if I nosedive down, if I nose down, it's gonna start falling down pretty quick. There we go. Here I am taking more clips with Alt S. Go ahead, lock that in. That's gonna start refining, I believe. Yeah, so that does refine magnesium. Ammo. So Gatling ammo. Let's get 10 of those. And what does this take? What kind of ammo does this take? I don't think it tells you in the control panels. Gatling turret. Fast shooting turret that can be loaded through conveyors. Uses Gatling ammo boxes. Uses Gatling ammo boxes. So that is cool. All I need is Gatling ammo boxes. I need one type of ammo. We'll go to production and we'll have 40 boxes of ammo being made up. You got plenty? That's not good. Without fuel, I'm not going to be able to get up to that. How low is it? 6%. So if I hop, jump, get in, go. Alright, we are in the ship. I need to go get ice. Ice is critical at this point. Let's go ahead and go to the generator. Hydrogen engine can be turned off. Hydrogen tank, we'll leave that as is. We'll go grab some ice after we empty out this cargo. What else can I... Where else can I put all this? In the refinery? What about the connector? Don't hide empty. Let's put all this in the connector here. Alright, we got enough out to where we can fly. Let's go get some ice. I'm gonna have to be careful with that ship there, so I'm gonna kind of fly over here. I don't know, maybe once I get the Gatling gun, I can... My thing is I don't want to attack them until they attack me. So if they don't attack me, maybe I can see what's going on. Like, it's obviously crashed recently. It's also a distraction from my primary objective, but it still intrigues me. Just leave them be and let them do their thing and grab my ice and go. There we go. We got 50k. I'm fine with that. Return to base. We'll deposit this ice here. We should got quite a bit. Yeah, I did have some stone already on me, but it is what it is. We can definitely get our hydrogen bottles refilled. I may even make an extra bottle and leave it in the ship as well. Having an H2O2 generator on the ship wouldn't be horrible, but it's already kind of bulky enough. It would be a decent piece of armor for the back though. It's like put the H2O2 on the back and then a little bit more steel block. And that would make sure our thrusters and stuff stay alright. Kind of come in easy at about 15, 20 meters per second. That's alright. Good. Nice and quick docking right there. Go ahead, lock it in. That's going to get those H2 gens going. We're going to fall down. Let's see if we can hop, skip, and a jump over this. Oh no, our H2 filled up immediately as that ice dropped in. That's cool. H2, let's drop this. Yep, we're full. And let's grab that oxygen bottle. Just have that on hand. Let's go to assembly and put everything. Oh yeah, this storage is full. We've got 7 turret ammo. So the 4 guns don't have ammo. Yeah, we do need lots of ammo. Why are we not making ammo? Iron, nickel, magnesium. Is that what we're waiting on? This sad refinery process. I think there's enough space in there. So we got nickel, iron, cobalt is good. Silicone's really good. Magnesium is what is getting consumed. We're not really going to be able to load all that up very quickly with what our current production. So I've only crafted 8 in that whole time. I'm not patient, man. I don't want to wait. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Cargo. Why is this modular cargo container not connected, but I can... Is it this adapter that's the problem? Should I have put my connector right here? I think that's the problem. I can have like small ores and stuff pass through this little middle connector here, but like plates and larger items can't pass through, or I messed something up. I'm in the connector and I can pass cargo through the connector, but plates are not allowed. Yeah, so this connector stops larger items from passing through. I need to build another connector right here to pass all items into the cargo bin to be a true multi-purpose vehicle. And we're gonna destroy this as long as there's nothing in it. Oh hey, my Gatling guns were attached to that. Can you imagine that? Shit happens all the time. I'm used to it though. So not really a fan of that, but it is what it is. It's important. So we're gonna go to connector, hit that switch lock. There we go. That is the new primary connector, and we're gonna grab these. Let's just, yeah, grab all that. Grab these. It had to be done. Nothing in them yet. Nothing that can't be easily fixed. Oh, that did hang on though. That's cool. I think we're just gonna... That would end up making it too wide. Actually, no, that'll work. That'll work. There we go. I like that. So check this out. We're gonna do you. Oh, should be able to grab 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I didn't even need 3. Well, I need to get 9 out. 1, 2. And then I'm gonna go to here. And then, whoops, 9. Grab 1 more. Build 2 more. And then build those 2. I think that'll be okay. think I actually like that more too. It covers more of the ship, leaves less down here to deal with. I may get rid of this or curve this around a little bit. Let's do these shapes here. Let's grab a handful of plates. And then yeah, we'll just leave that like that for now, or I can do that. And then into full shapes. I have no reason for that connector to be exposed since it didn't do me any good. And we could probably fill more of that in later. But for now, let's leave that open in case we want to modify that additionally. So we got those two turrets on each side. We got the turret on the top. That's going to be the primary AI turret. I will have control over these 4 turrets on these sides. And let's go ahead and put this Gatling ammo in the storage. That should auto distribute to the turrets. Yeah. So each turret is almost full of ammo. We'll wait till they all are full. Looks like the Type 2 turret on the top can hold 4, and the Warfare turrets can hold 3 apiece. So I only need 4 more of these produced. Let's just see if we can giddy up this just a hair by making a small refinery and just throwing that down right there. We'll split that magnesium up between these 2 refineries. Then we'll destroy this refinery. Okay, yeah, so they're both doing magnesium. And we got plenty of iron still, I believe. Yep. So now we can access the modular cargo container from the cargo just about anywhere else. Alright, that's what we wanted to see. Let's go ahead and get all the steel plates over. 200 of that. All the computers, all tubes, displays, grids. We'll take those batteries. We'll actually take... What does it take for 1 battery? Large grid battery. It's 80. That is correct. So I only want to move... Oh shit. Well, how did I do this before? I used to hold shift and release. Control, middle mouse. There used to be a way. Right click, drop. There we go. Right click and drop. So that's enough for 1 battery. All the motors. Don't have that many tubes, but we'll take them. We'll just take 100. All of that. All of that. Still producing. GAT. Alright, I think we're good on ammo. Assembler still producing. I think we have enough to build an additional refinery, an additional assembler, and a battery at the new location. Just go move those in there. Might as well move the rest of these. Screw it, take the batteries. That's it. That's all I can do. I don't know. Let's not do that. That's a lot of weight. Let's just do 80. I gotta check the weight on this. I don't want it to be too much. That's the main thing. This thing probably can't do too much. 44K. Trying to get these cleared out. Alright, so refinery 2 into refinery 1. Go ahead and take refinery 2 out. Alright, that just guarantees I'll be able to make a refinery. We got 41K in here. Cargoes. Yeah, I think we're good to add a little more. Go ahead and take that stuff. I think we'll be alright. Alright, yep. We're stable. We're only at 43K. So it makes sense we're stable. Do GAT. Cargo. All cargo container. The assembler will go here. That's it. Got 5 extra boxes. We're gonna head to the CLBT station and we're gonna build a base nearby there. We're gonna go ahead and leave the starter base as it is. I'm gonna get my elevation. I'm gonna tap 9 to close reverse. And we should be at CLBT station in the next 10 minutes or so. We're gonna be heading at max speed 100 meters per second. We're at 45 kilometers. So that's going to be about 450 seconds. I will be right back once we get to the station, and then we'll start planning our next move there. See you in just a second. There it is, coming in hot. The CLBT beacon, CLBT station. I've got high hopes for these people, but we don't know what we're going to find. I haven't been to a CLBT station before. We're going to hit 9 so we can slow down. Get them reverse thrusters in action. Go ahead and slow down real quick and we'll dock. This looks like a very tiny station. There is not much to offer here. I don't see a docking. Okay, yeah, we do have a landing pad for a vehicle with a bottom connector. And we'll go ahead and bring this in and we're gonna snap it on down and check out what CLBT has to offer here. And yeah, looks like we're gonna be going this way. No, maybe this is to come down. Okay, yeah. Could have parked the other direction, but this is fine. Alright, they have a small vending machine, a store, and a contracts place. That's all you really need. Door was wide open too. They even have a vent. Let's go ahead and close the door. Let that fresh air conditioner, optimal air, into the place. Let's see if there's anything to take out of here. Access denied. Nope, they did not leave that unlocked. The armor rack is unlocked, but there's really nothing of value in there for me that I would want. That one is locked as well. We could sit in this chair, charge our batteries, our phones, our mines, whatever you want to recharge. All right, let's kind of check out the store first. Let's see if they are selling and offering ships. Before we do anything, let's go into the factions menu and just see who they are. They are the CLBT. They're the Clang Battalion. When it comes to waging war, we are what you want. Guns, ammo, and medkits, all available for purchase. So that's telling me right now we're not going to find vehicles unless they have warfare vehicles, but let's check it out. Yep, unfortunately no vehicles, small grid, large grid, or anything. They are just an ammunitions and weapons dealer, unfortunately, but they do have contracts, so they can help us get started with some. Typically the best is acquisition, and of course they want explosives. They're gonna pay 323k for 9 of those, and we probably have enough magnesium at the base for that now. Interior plates. I was really hoping for a spaceship dealer. Do they have data pads? Let's go ahead and buy some data pads. We'll go ahead and start with 9. Oh, I probably don't have any money. Oh yeah, I got a 10 grand. We'll buy 9, and we'll see if we got lucky, find anything on planet Earth, Earth-like planet. So we're gonna create that. Create. We ended up buying 2 of the same, which that's just the luck of the draw. Oh, it's separated. We'll see if it actually separated though. We should have 9 new markers. Otherwise, we'll have like 7 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so a couple less than. CLBT is not of my interest. We'll go ahead and show the IMIT. See if there's any nearby. Let's go ahead and change these to like a pinkish red color. They'll make them stand out real good. Where are you at? That's off planet for sure. Planet, off planet. So it's gonna be luck if we find another place that has better contracts and better things for sale. So we won't really be able to get much into the economy here. I can do some acquisition stuff. Now I can probably just keep the base where it's at by that lake and kind of just grow from there. The chances of finding another facility without really scouring the planet's surface is not going to happen. I mean, I can keep buying the, well, I can't actually keep buying. So we could do some contracts here. We could. But for now, I'm going to end the episode here. We've done pretty much what we wanted to do. We have come to the closest location on our coordinates, the data pad that was given to us when we fell to the planet to contact the CLB, which is the Clang Battalion. Yeah, they're a mid faction. If I was to give them a rating, I'm going to be looking for one of these other factions around here at some point. But I think what's going to end up happening inevitably is we just kind of go it about the classic way and just work our way up. You know, mine things out, get things built, and we'll head to space. We'll get our upgrades made, and we'll start doing more from there. I know if I go to the moon, that might be it right up there. It'll be a little bit easier to find some stations that actually provide other vehicles and such, but for the most part, I can build them. I can get what I need here. If you're interested in, you know, any kind of like ground vehicle mining, I might do that at some point, but for the most part, it's just, these are so OP, might as well do them. Unless I'm gonna start doing playthroughs where I don't do, you know, thruster related mining, I might do like some ground vehicle miners and mountain mining. But for the most part, we're gonna do surface mining, detect ores, get them out, extract them. I may build mining rigs. You know, basically, it's basically a giant base that mines an ore deposit. I'll definitely be doing that on the ice sheets to get a lot of hydrogen. That way we can get enough hydrogen gas for space travel. That's going to be one of the big goals in this game, is to just get to space, you know, leave the Earth, Make a nice rocket ship that can bring a starter base on an asteroid that you can get built up there. That's what I want to do. Mine some uranium, mine some platinum, just get better energy. One day, maybe take on the Factorum, but they're just so OP. It's like, as a solo player, I don't even know if it's worth it unless you come up with a really good strategy. But for now, I'm going to end it there, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe if you will, and come back for the next episode. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.